Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're gonna have a nice little time doing a little bit of Football Manager stuff. It's gonna be a very good time, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. We'll have a bit of a chat about the Norwich match as well, but I'm just gonna get right into it because I kind of fancy it. Because I've been looking forward to doing an FM stream for a little bit, which is gonna be good. I was planning on doing a Leeds 101 today, but something got in the way of that. We will be coming back with it, but there are genuine reasons for us not being able to do so today. Which is a shame, but it is how it is. If only we had strengths between the sticks, Joe. Yeah. But there is that, we have strength in numbers. When it comes to Between the Sticks, I played a single game off stream just to get to the start of the transfer window in this. And it was genuinely not the worst of games that we played, because at the same time we chose to sign Marco Carnesecchi, who is currently playing at Atalanta. Didn't play much for them in FM, but is a fairly regular player for them in reality, as far as I'm aware. And we also sold Pat Bamford, because someone bid 5 million quid for him. He didn't want to be here, so it made sense. Morning, Joe. We do need signings, but it looks like we won't. I think we will. We'll be fine. And also, a bid came in for Nonto. Nonto then basically said, why am I not allowed to leave? So we had to put a price tag on him of £25 million, which sucks because he's been doing pretty damn well for us this season. But it's fine. Anyway, let's get into it. Quick tactical meeting. It wants a bunch of changes made to the team. Fine, we'll do it. Let's ignore that. Operation instructions, mark them tightly, fine. Hit early crosses, no, low crosses, because we're not good in the air. We've learned this repeatedly. Why is Nonto at the top? Because Piru's exhausted, okay. Oh, good. And now we've got Everton after this match as well, haven't we? Kevison, you can stay in. Bogle, Ampadu, Gomez as the backline works. Tanaka, I forgot, was very injured for... Yeah, he's got a broken leg. I forgot about that. Good. Ramazani's out for another 3 or 4 days, so he'll be coming back off the bench, I think, against Everton, maybe? Yeah, we've got an injured side at the minute, which is a shame, because that means we're forced to start Manor Solomon when he's not 100%. He'll be fine. He'll be okay. We can sub him off. We've got a bench. This is why you have a bench. No, wait, hold on. We'll play Nelson up top. We don't need to start Solomon. If we do that, cool. That could do it. Maybe. Yeah, I'm fairly confident we signed someone. Like, I don't know who. I'll be honest, no one's going to know who. But we can be optimistic. We're allowed. It's okay. You do also have fairly stupid things popping up all over the shop, like, I'm hearing there's a good chance. Reporter predicts Leeds will sign £30 million man this window. And it's like, it's about Buendia, I know. But he started a match in the Champions League last night. A little bit of me feels like that's not necessarily going to happen now. Purely because clearly he's played a bit. Sack the manager. Let's not sack the manager yet. It's okay. Hello, Knuten. How's it going? I'm hoping for good. If it's not good, why is it not good? We're okay. But we have a match against Borough, and Dan James immediately pulled his thigh. But it looks like a thing he can play through, so he's going to have to play through it because Manor Solomon cannot do more than 75 minutes. We have to manage our players properly here. But Borough are not only top of the table, they are top of the table comfortably by a distance. So if we're able to get points here, it's fine. It's going to just be because of a boring English classic school. That's never fun. But at the same time, it's alright, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, doing stuff like English classes means that you can just hang out in this stream and you know what's going on. And I can throw all sorts of words and vocab at you and you're like, I know that because of the English lessons. Right. James. hugging the touchline with his pulled thigh, manages a ball into Viper. Which doesn't work out. That's okay though. I've also got a YouTube short edited that I need to link to someone, so I'll do that now. Thanks for the reminder, me. No problem, me. Hey. Johnny Howson, how's it go? Over the bar. That's fine. That's all good. 1 sec, I need to hop over to a different screen for a sec, just whilst I open something. Shit. Okay. I'm really glad we didn't score whilst I wasn't at full screen, just because that would have been suspicious, to say the least. Let's go back to the game screen. Dan James just had a shot, very nicely saved by their goalkeeper. Viper at the back post isn't able to win it. We need to fix those set pieces, because they're bad. Viper to James, who's in behind, has a go off the bar after a save. We're better than them. That's the frustrating part. Right, come on. Let's get this done. Had the maintenance man around this morning, his phone started ringing. Oh, it's a good start. As days go, like, you can't get much better than the maintenance guy's a Leeds fan. Because you know he's going to let you down at the last minute. No. You know he's just going to smash it. Have the ability to make a difference. Keep going, you have the ability to make a difference. There we go, that'll help. Let's just score a goal. You know? That makes things so much easier. There's so much less head loss when you've just scored. 60 minutes seems right for subs. I don't want to change too much in terms of system, just because everything's working. I don't want to take James off, to be honest, but he's hurt. Valentin Gomez, playing it safe, don't want you sent off. It's going to have to be Solomon. Then we'll do that as well. What's happening in the background? We've had a shot on target. Okay, cool. And then Bart and Gruev as the midfield pairing are fine at the minute. Don't want to mess with it. Unless we push up Ampadu, but then that would mean bringing on Rodon. Complicated. Trying to work out what we're doing. Which is never easy. Oh, come on. Come on. XG's on our side. Oh, Nanto's never taken a knock as well. Don't really have any extra wingers. So I'll shift Aronson out wide. Maybe we try Piru behind Viper. That could do it, right? Maybe? Yeah, that could work. We'll give it a go. Millwall have just scored 3 in 6 minutes, but they're still 4-3 down, so it's okay. Yeah, let's not concede that. That would have been really stupid. Aronson. Back into Ampadu. Okay, Gruev. Oh, there was a through ball there for Viper, but we've not found it. Bar just keeps going. Bar keeps going. Okay. Leading against the league leaders. Not complaining at all. That'll do. Kevison exhausted. Bogle exhausted. But we keep pushing. How many subs have we got left to make? We've got 2 changes. Kevison's knackered. What a finish. I know, I didn't see that coming. So if we do this, Strout can be our left back, bring on Rodon to cover that. Do we want to do a right back as well? I'm going to bring on Rothwell. Bar's just scored. But we need the legs in the middle of the park, I think. Especially if we're at this sort of spooky stage of the season, you know? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. That'll do. That's nice and chazzy. Right, okay. Okay, we've got to hold on for 7 minutes or score again. I'd prefer to score again. I can't lie. That would be really nice. I'm surprised we've not had ex-Leeds players linked with us yet. Give it time and all the false reports will fall out. Oh, absolutely. I still think that, like, if the Leeds YouTube community got together and tried to invent a rumour from completely nothing, various members of the press would pick up on it. Mainly like the clickbaity sites, but it'd definitely be doable. There's a bit of me like, is it worth trying? But probably not. Solomon into Viper, that would have been nice. Aronson, that's a shocking finish. I like the thinking, but Brendan, come on. Right, Piru on the turn, over the top to Aronson, who's playing out on the right. Picks it up now. Very nice. Get behind them. Get behind them. In behind. Viper. Viper's had so many shots. It's just none of them are going in. Aronson, again. Come on, make it 2. Please, just shoot. One touch too many. Okay. Underperformed on XG, still managed to win. Okay. That'll do. I like it. Very happy we got the result, despite not being at our best. That's what matters the most. It is. We were kind of at our best. We just didn't score. Never seen Pira move as quickly. Yeah, honestly, same. Which is why in like Football Manager, he's a confusing guy, right? Oh, we've dragged Borough back into this now. 3-point gap, could have been 9 if we were unlucky. But there's 3 points covering the top 4 at the minute. We're in it. We're definitely in it. We're going to need a hell of a lot of points. But we're in there. Kanasashi is slightly interested in negotiating terms. Very nice. And let's be honest, he starts. So we've got to do it. Star player will allow the player to treat the club as a stepping stone. Yes, fine, whatever. Like, it'll include a release clause, but that's for domestic clubs in higher divisions. And if we are in the Premier League next season, that's not a problem anymore. I want to see if I can do 25k a week. Because it's still a lot. He wants 31. Okay. That's fine. Sod it. Yeah. Cool. That's Kanasashi coming in then. Ailing suffers defeat against former club. He did, and it was funny. But having 4 goals for Adebayo. Should I drive 2 hours to Pattaya to watch the game in a Leeds pub or stay home and stream it? I'd stay home and stream it, to be honest. Because just think it's 2 hours back if we don't win. And I think we will. But you don't want that 2-hour drive back. Especially if it's, like, pub is nice. But at the same time, is it quite as pub if you're not able to drink because you're driving back, you know? When was this game played? Leeds already have 3 games in 8 days. There's only so much rotation Daniel can make. What? What do you mean? Wolves make none to offer. I mean... Oh, that's so much money, though. And we told him he could leave for 25. Right, okay. Let's restructure things here. Right, okay. don't want that. I'd like you to just straight pay 25 million. Do I want a percentage of profit or do I want a percentage of next sale? If I can get 20% of the next sale, that's a big chunk of cash in the future. Shit. It's a bigger percentage of the next sale though. We got to sell him because we promised we would at 25. Yeah, that's true. Pub pretty much is good. It's just, I guess it's personal preference. Something about Tom Bailey, who rejected an offer from Sunderland. Fantastic. Dele Alli is expected in the first 11 for Everton. What? Sorry? Okay, if we do end up selling Nonto for 20 odd million, we're gonna need a new winger. Which I would call a problem. I don't want him to go because he's done well for me this season. Burnley and Fulham are both in. Gilavogi has been offered a contract by 4 different sides. I mean, ideally we take the Fulham one, right? If I can make that a percentage of next sale and do 20. Make it 25. Guaranteed. Okay, that's also fine. And then we'll have to look at the Burnley one individually as well. Why are Burnley in the Championship making that offer? No, Burnley. No. I want a straight 25 from you. And then it would be like 50% of the next sale. Because you're not going to Burnley. That one isn't happening. No. Okay. Gilavogi, that's fine. We're not going to extend Gilavogi, so that's fine by me. Do you think Luton will go down games running out? I don't know. I'm genuinely not sure. Let's have a look at the table. I mean, it's really tight at the bottom. Stoke are in 18th and are 2 points better off than Luton in 23rd. So it's not like Luton are cut adrift. I see Portsmouth going down. Of the rest of that gang, maybe Derby are the ones. Because Derby are in a bad spot at the minute. Genuinely horrendous. They've lost the last 5 on the bounce. So I don't see Luton doing particularly well. I did see Joffrey's goal last night. It was very, very nice. However, this is an important however as well. We've got to keep it in mind. He was playing off the right. And a lot of people will be seeing that Joffrey did really, 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 really well there. Can't play it. Yeah, fine. Go on then. A lot of people will see that Joffrey did really well and be like, why didn't he play for us? Why wasn't he more important for us? To me, we were never going to play him on the right wing. And I know you're not necessarily saying that, but I know that there are going to be people that say that, and I know there are already people that have said that. And I feel like having that conversation would be a pretty big mistake of us. Oh, we need to work out what we're going to do for the Everton match. I think we do a bit of rotatey. I'm not going to change the way we play, because that would be a mistake, I think. We only get 7 subs in the FA Cup. I'm going to keep Meslier in, purely based on the fact that it's fine. We're getting Karnaseshi in very soon anyway. We'll whack Byram in. Left back, Schmidt can get a start, why not? Kevison in for Cairns. I want to rotate heavily just so we've got properly fresh players soon. Matt O'Reilly has had a very light schedule, so he can also not start. Same for Gruev. Ramazani's just come back, but it's from an illness, not an injury, so I don't mind that. Viper up top. Right, Dan James got a knock in the last match, so I don't want to start him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start Aronson out wide, O'Reilly in the 10, Rothwell in midfield, and then Viper up top. Cool. Solomon, you can come onto the bench for Nonto, who's had his head turned a little bit. Bogle in there. Someone for the midfield, someone up top. Wings. Midfield. Wingbacks. Centre-backs. Cool. Everything covered. I think. That'll do. They're lacking in match sharpness. That is fine. Dan James is being left out. You're going to stay left out. Because I'm resting you. It's fine. We are not expecting to win this game. Show McNeil onto his weaker foot. Absolutely, let's do that. That could help us. Rout has to be the manager of the month for Oxford. Not lost since the 4-0 to us in the league. Haven't they? Jesus. Oh yeah, shit. Genuinely really good form as well. There's a shout for QPR too. Like, their last 4 they've won, which is really good. This is in the league. I'm not counting FA Cup. Let's go with that one. Why not? And this Everton side haven't won in the last 5, and I've just taken Jack Harrison from them. So, enjoy that, buddies. Sounds fun. Hello, Only Leeds Bros. How are we going? Let's hope very well. Mikolenko into Ghana. Please don't score. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't care about winning this match. I'd love to say I do, but, like, it's the FA Cup 4th round. It doesn't matter too much. Mikolenko takes it wide, fired in. Rodon deals with it. Viper nods it on to nobody, but that's okay. If you've not, by the way, everyone go and do a cheeky little subscribe to Only Leeds Bros, because they're very close to 1,000 now, and seeing them and Matty get to 1,000 on the same match day would be, bro, you misses, would be absolutely spectacular. Would be fantastic. Where are they at the minute? Let's have a look. 960, which is not bad. Very nice progress. But there's a little bit more work that we need to do. And if we do it, it'd be great. In fact, I have an embarrassing YouTube short that I need to publish at some point, and I will publish it as soon as they hit 1,000 subscribers. There we go. And it includes a fun little clip of 11-year-old me, and that's something that's not to be missed. Right, Byram pings it into Viper, who just take a touch, man. You didn't need to hit that first time. Rothwell goes out wide. I don't know if I'd take pleasure in it. There's... How did that come off? I don't know, but it's countered. Thank you, Joe Roda. The way I'd phrase it, I don't take pleasure from it, because, like, taking joy out of misery feels really weird to me. But there is a certain karma vibe. Because looking at it from the outside, you financially cheated. You didn't get a points deduction last season. You didn't get a points deduction this season. The fact that that had to be offside. It wasn't. Okay, whatever. But the fact that there's a certain level of karma to it is really, really nice, I think. Happy for Joffy. Hope he plays well for the rest of the season, gets given a chance next season. Yeah, I mean, kind of depends. He has to play really well this season for Hull. Genuinely incredibly well for Hull to get into the side. Because you got to consider, like, we will also be upgrading when we get promoted in a lot of positions, including the 10 where Joffy plays most often. Which means that he has a fight on his hands to get into that position. And I don't know if that works for him. I'd love him to play well enough to manage, but I don't know if he can. Right, Mikolenko. To Keane, to Mangala. They've played a very strong side against my reserves. Which is odd. It's definitely a choice. Okay, so. Gruev. To Rothwell. To Byron. Come on. Goes inside Ramazani. He's going to get cut back into the box then. Gruev. Out to Schmidt. You've got to square that. He does in the air, not on the ground, but Viper scores anyway. 2-1. 2-1 going into half-time. Perfect time to score that goal. Get in. Right, 2-1. 2-1 to Leeds. Fantastic. Happy with the number of shots on target so far. Very nice. Josh Gilavogi got himself a yellow card, but that's completely fine, to be honest. Like, as I mentioned, not too bothered about winning this match. If we do, it's a bonus. Ah! Potato, the orange raid. Oh, got to turn the gain down on my mic because I just peeked it then. My bad. But yes, potato indeed. Byram to O'Reilly. Calvert-Lewin, let's not do this. I don't want them winning the ball back. Because if we're able to win this, it's a very good sign for if we go up. Do you think we get Bundy? He wasn't great yesterday, but I guess let's all admit ring rust. As mentioned on Only Leeds Bros, the feeling I've got right now is... Oh, now O'Reilly scores. You could have done so many of those in the league. Yeah, the feeling I get right now is... He's definitely a nice player to have. But that Champions League match feels a little bit like putting him in the shop window for the reported La Liga interest, rather than for us. Because we don't need persuading into him. Whereas I think La Liga clubs will be like, well, we've not seen him play for ages, and we've got more domestic talent. So it's one that feels unlikely. It'd be nice, but I don't think it happens. In fact, let's jank about a bit. Let's do Hero in the 9, Solomon out wide. And we'll bring on Bar as well. Outside that, bring on Kevison, maybe to shore things up a touch. People that complain about us this season while we're winning, wonder how they'll do if it's a relegation battle. Yeah, I think the relegation battle is not going to be fun for a lot of people. And I promise you, I guess not all I'll look at one day, probably, yeah. But I absolutely promise you, if we're in a position where in the first match of the season we lose and it's a bad loss, but it's to like a Villa or someone that is currently a Champions League side, the response won't be rational. The response will be, see, told you we should have gotten rid of Farker in the summer. And people will think they are vindicated on the back of one result against a on paper, ridiculously good side. And we just know, because what happens is when Leeds go up, Leeds get one of the biggest sides as the first match of the season, right? Like, that is just truth. Did that go in? No, offside. When you look at auto signings pre-March, they weren't bad. He was always better at signing youth. Like, as a director of football for everything? Eh. Because if you're talking auto signings pre-March, you've got to include Augustin. And I don't think there's a world in which Jean-Kevin Augustin isn't the worst signing in football history. I agree with that, though. Getting a new manager after promotion would be absolutely ludicrous. It would be bonkers stuff. Because, well, we've gone up. What more do we need to do? At that stage, you would be demanding someone's sacking for doing their job. Which feels weird, right? Perpic is a centre-back that we signed, has a lot of potential. He's going to go out on loan, I think, which is fine by me. But yeah, like, new manager in, after a manager that has, and I'm going to go through this again, our best win rate, most goals for, fewest goals against, would be stupid. Like, obscenely thick. Yeah, that's fair. You counterbalance it with Rafinha, but it's one of those where there's good and there's bad. How the fuck did Burnley have that much money in the Championship? I'm kind of tempted to say yes. Because it hits the 25 million threshold. And there's another 9 million here. And then there's 30% of the next sale. Yeah, fine, whatever. If you want Burnley, you can go to Burnley. You won't want Burnley, but we're going to need to sign another winger, aren't we? I'm just going to draw all teams and see who we get. Mansfield or Brighton? Come on, Mansfield. Come on, Mansfield. That'll make things so much easier. And I don't want to have to sign Georgie. I'm tempted to sign Georgie. They've signed Dan Neil. That's okay. The bottom of the Premier League. How has that happened? With Leicester and Everton. Oh, that explains why we beat Everton then. Spurs down in 11th. I think there's going to be some players to pick out of these clubs. Adam Webster. Lamptey's on international duty. Adingra is on the loan list. I wouldn't mind that if we lose Nanto. Attached a summary of the report compiled by Gabriel Ruiz on Millwall as requested. I can't be bothered with Millwall though. It's such a non-team. Sonny Perkins sees red. Oh no, not Sonny Perkins, who's never going to come back. Oh, we'll have more coaches now. Oh, we'll have more scouts now. Yes. And Viper's making a positive development. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's move on. I'm not going to recall Sam Greenwood from loan. This is weird. Let's not do that one. Hey. Bit more boppy. Yeah, I think I see what you mean with him playing football better suited for the Premier League. I think in the Premier League you'll need better players for it to work. If that makes sense. Pira's benefit from the individual training focus laid out for him looks to be improving day by day. Yes! Lovely. Peru is playing ridiculous football. Coaching department has capacity. Do we want Stuart Pearce? Do we want Damian Johnson? Maybe. I'll wait. We'll get more coaches soon. John Park is really good. Yeah, let's sign you. Sign you as a scout. We'll get you from Birmingham by paying you quite a lot more money than they will. Recruitment analyst. You're not the worst recruitment analyst. I'll approach you to sign you. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And we'll deal with it. It'll be okay. And we need more physiotherapists. There we go. We'll give you a hefty pay rise as well from what we're giving you. Because at the end of the day, staff isn't the most expensive stuff. Chief scout positions full. Tempting. Later. We'll do that later. There we go. Karnaseki signs for Leeds. Not a bad signing. Got a hefty wage rise coming if we go up. But Melia was making mistakes for me as well as in reality, so he's someone that can just sort of dip in, do a job. Gilavogi gets injured immediately after signing a contract for Saint Etienne. Of course he does. Give it to the physios. He's not going to play against Millwall anyway. In an ideal world, he doesn't play for 4 or 5 weeks no matter what. Do we need another midfielder? I'm trying to think of what we actually need. Because we've got Tanaka's injured. Nonto is on the way out. Let's just ask the assistant for all. Right, Karnaseki is now #1 according to the assistant, which is fine, yeah. Same age as Melia, I didn't know that. We've not got much depth at right back, but we've got 2 dedicated right backs, so that's not a huge issue. Maybe a right back that can play as a midfielder, who knows? A little bit of flexibility. Sponge pegs in it. Left back I'm not too bothered about. Not bothered about a goalkeeper anymore because we've signed one. Okay, let's create a recruitment focus for someone that can play on the wings. That is at least going to be a very, very good player. And a recruitment focus for a right back. That is, again, at least going to be a very, very good player, because we're going to need a right back at some point. Like, we can get another winger in on loan, that's fine, that's not where the problem lies. Palace are now after Nonto as well. Byron feels like time's running out for him to be sold. Good. We've still got our best striker on the game. I don't know who you're referring to. Sterling for anger. What? I mean, you're on the list, Sam. We can discuss generating a little bit of interest around you because you want to leave, but if no one wants you, that's not on me, that's on you. Oh, Mvuka would not be a bad signing to make up for it. Jesus Aretho is also pretty damn good. Bamford forced an exit because he wasn't getting minutes. Because if we have a look at tactics, is that where it shows it? Goal scored. We've had 9 out of Viper. We've had 22 out of Pyro. And I think Pat's left, but he got something like 3. And he wasn't getting through the 2 strikers that between them had gotten 31 goals. He's gone to Burnley, for context. Hadn't scored at all. This is the song where things happen, but nothing's happening. Where were we? Cool. Right, Mvuka I want to keep on a sort of watch list. That sounded sus. You know what I mean. Kaminsky is also very promising though. His technical stuff isn't great. Sorry, he can play as a defender? Do we have any centre mids? No. I'll look through this at some point soon. In fact, I'll sort by the highest recommendations first. And then I'll sort by this soon. Ebicelli's at Watford. I'm guessing that's on loan from Udinese. Of course it is. Yeah, I'll add Kaminsky to the shortlist for a month, and then we'll decide based on that whether or not we want to actually make that move. You'd be no good on the least by bringing in too many players. And no, it's just... I mean, to be fair, it's the 10th of January we brought in one player. I imagine, in reality, everyone is losing their head being like, selling Nonto? Yeah? Because we were offered a stupid sum of money. And he's not our most important winger at the minute. We're also potentially going to give Matt O'Reilly back because he's not been that good for us. I know, I'm going to keep making these decisions. And everyone's going to be really mad at me. John Park joins. Fantastic. Nonto's gone to Wolves for 25 million with 30 million for the next sale. So that's 20 million quid in the transfer kitty. Not bad. It's 25.5 now. Another 3 after 50 league appearances. Another 1.5 after 20 international matches, and 30% of the next time he's sold. Which is ridiculous money. So, Willie? Oh, do we recall Jack Harrison just to fuck with him? Oh, we can't recall Jack Harrison just to fuck with him. No. Right, need a winger. How had Nonto done so far this season? Just to check. 4 goals, 5 assists. That's not stupid. Right, okay. You're bugging me, song where things happen. I'll do a poll. I do like the suggestion of signs. I will take a look at signs. I've run a quick poll asking how we need to replace Nonto. Is it going to be on loan for now, or just a permanent move? Because we need to keep in mind that we are currently a championship side, and it's going to be harder to attract players. Boy Signs is not as good as Nonto in game. 2 goals, 2 assists, it's not what we need. Although we seem to be saying a permanent replacement. I'm just looking at these two. Joel Mbuka, ridiculous footballer. 6 assists in League 2. Kamara rumoured to be coming back to the Championship, not Leeds though, probably someone like Sunderland. It'd be someone like that, yeah. I don't see it being Sunderland themselves, because they just picked up Enzo Lefebvre. Are you getting minutes in game? We could do it. I wouldn't go for Whittaker. I just wouldn't. I can have a look. But again, he's not the same level. We need to be looking better than good in the Championship, I think. I don't know, it might do. There he goes. So long, there goes our hero. And now we're hitting the big injury clock. Is the only way that I can describe it. Okay, let's register Karnaseki, which means that Darlow is going to be really mad. because Darlow doesn't even get on the bench anymore for me. It's Karnaseki, then it's Melier. We're really thin. We've not got any subs. We've not got anything beyond the bench. We got Byram and we got Darlow and Cairns. Outside that, it's Tanaka's out. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some signings. Oh, but who? Chris Kamara. But who? That's the question. Do you have FFP-like restrictions in game and have to watch your money? You do, but it's only an issue over a rolling period, and the idea is you get promoted before that becomes a problem. And we've done a lot of selling as well. We need to keep that in mind. Beale looks really good. Like, ridiculously good. Not great finishing. Mvuka also has 10 finishing. Kaminsky also has 10 finishing. I'm going to compare this guy with Mvuka, because I want to sign one of these two. I just don't know who yet. Mvuka's better at the attacking stuff. He's better at the technical stuff. He's more physical. He's worse at defending, worse mentals, worse in the air, but he's not going to be doing much in the air. And he's cheaper, and he's got lower wages. I'm not going to recall Sam Greenwood. Sam Greenwood's fine. He's fine elsewhere. Although I could recall him to sell him. That sounds evil. But you're going to have to... Yeah, sorry, I'm going to go for Mvuka. Oh, it's going to be a lot of money. Right, fuck it. I'm going to put the Nonto fee into getting him. Because I don't want to do deferred payments, because that's a problem. Yeah, cool. 20 works. Okay, that's Mvuka probably coming in. Probably need a right back. Probably need a central midfielder. After this deal, we'll still have £35 million left. What the fuck is that wage? Guys, what the fuck is that wage that he wants? £71,000 a week? I'll have the conversation. It's 24. 25 is not yet out. It's coming out in March. It got delayed because development stuff. Okay. I can apparently offer you up to 38k. How about if I boost the wage budget a bit? What's the highest I can go up 47. This is the most I can offer you. No. Okay. Mbuka's not happening. Shit. But on the bright side, we were looking at many wingers. So if we look at scouted players in the wide areas, why did he want that much? Like, maybe after promotion we could do it, but Jesus. Right. Left. Who isn't Mvuka? And is also good. Alfonso Moreira is quite solid. He would currently be our 4th choice. But he's 18. Where's that bid come from? Fulham and PSG. Right, okay, cool. I mean, we'll put our name in the ring, but we're not winning. Would you like £3 million? There we go. 3 million quid. God. FC Copenhagen and the other teams in that league have got cheap players. That's true. That is very true. So let's have a look in Norway for a bit. Club based in Norway. Norway specifically. I know that Copenhagen's Denmark. I just know that the Norwegian First Division is renowned for being bonkers. Especially in this game. Trace Pili might find Stuart Dallas. Oh god. Should we just pick out players from the Saudi Pro League and go, you'll do. And you. And you. Not great in Norway. Like, this guy will be good. But that's not a position we need right now. And we need to sort of prioritise ourselves. We'll give Denmark a look. William Clem is wanted by Spurs. Decent player. And a midfielder, which we need. Like, very solid numbers. Sod it, yeah. This will be our midfield signing. So I'll chuck 6 million at you. In fact, no, I'll suggest terms then finalise, because that's a little bit of a faster way of actually getting an answer from them. It feels there's a more appealing option elsewhere. Yep, that's because it's Spurs. But we'll get there. You want to be a regular start. How about for now, you're a squad player? Alright, fine. 13k a week, that's fine. And that's for clubs in higher divisions, which is okay, because that'll be a big profit anyway. Yep, cool. Fine. And Caesar on loan, that could work. They're willing to have a chat about Moreira. I don't mind paying 5 and then a percentage of the profits next time. It's just about whether or not Moreira comes here rather than all of these. Okay, let's have the conversation. He wants to be an important player immediately. Is he that good? I don't know. He's got a sort of jumped up ego about himself, so let's not do that. I think we do a loan for now. I know the chat is saying permanently, and the chat has been saying permanently throughout. But the loan list might be the one. Right, players interested in a loan. Anywhere. We'll sort by recommendation. Okay. Inaki Pena, that's not quite what we need, so let's narrow down even further by wingers. We were considering Victor Hugo. This I do remember. As a midfield option. So I'm going to jump right into that one. We're under our FFP total by 41 million. So we got money to spend. We're okay. So I'll suggest terms. Fuck, they want an official offer. Okay, we'll do that. And now we still need to find a winger. Because I keep getting distracted by other good footballers. So let's check the wing areas. For players that might come on loan. Ryan Cherky would be a surprise, but I wouldn't complain. Ismail Assar. Really, we need someone to tide us over, I guess. A Dingra wouldn't mind a loan, which I'd take. like any day of the week. Right, does Chelsea have anyone? Madueke, Neto. I mean, it's promising. So compare you with... Who did I just look at? Can't remember. But I'll compare Madueke and Neto. I'm more tempted by Madueke. Yeah. Just because in a previous save we've done Neto. So if we make a loan approach, 150k a month and most of his wages, that works for me. Cool. And then that's just about Madueke agreeing. Because he can play on either side. He wants to be an important player off the right. Can you get Rooney Bargy, or has he already moved? That is a very good question. Bargy is at Copenhagen, to be fair. So we'll also put an offer in there. They're not prepared to sell in mid-season. But if we offer that 21 million, and then say it happened in the summer, I forgot about Bargy. I'll be honest, I've never signed him in FM. Every single FM save that I've done in this version of the game has been what's it called? On stream. So you've seen everyone I've signed. Okay, let's not mess with that then. Yeah, nah. We'll have this conversation in the summer. That's too much. That's pushing the boat out a bit. Unacceptable. Chelsea have accepted the Madueke offer, so it's about Madueke wanting to make the move as well. They stole over Victor Hugo. Fulham have made a move for Moreira as well. This is going to be fun. I think Millwall's going to be the last match of the stream, by the way. Because we've got various bits and bobs to be done today before the match tonight, which I'm very much looking forward to. I think we win. He's unhappy with a lack of first-team football for Sergio Carrera. I mean, earn the minutes then. Right? Deserve it. Walker set to sign for Leeds. Lovely jubbly. Club form to keep stroking the Belgian squad. Absolutely. Yeah, why not? Especially if Wout Fass is occasionally making the Belgium squad. Okay, beat Millwall. We need Cardiff to do alright against Borough, which doesn't look too likely. We're also looking at Bristol and Luton. Luton have QPR, who are bottom, and Bristol have Stoke, who are near the bottom. So this isn't going to go too well. But we'll go with this. We'll go with this side. I'm happy enough with it. I think. Do we need a 10? We're trying for Hugo. It's fine. Do we just sign Georgie on loan? You can have the 12, Karnaseki. Although I prefer keepers, like second choice keepers on 13, and I can't explain why. There's just a bit of me that's like, yeah, that number works. Media giving you a lot of credit. Go out and show that you deserve it. Cool. And we gotta hope for a result here, because if we don't get a result, then all the teams around us are going to start pulling away. This is weird. This is one that we've not heard before. Right, Ampadu to Kevison. Solomon puts it in for Aronson. Have a go. Finish, please. Yes! Okay. That's his second this season. He's only scored twice. Okay. We're 1-0 up. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep winning, yeah? Roberts holds on to it. A bit of me doesn't want Karnaseki tested in this match. Or if he is, we've scored like 3 already. Strout wins the header. O'Reilly to Aronson. Finds James. Is Peru going to make the run? No, he's not, but James is going to get behind anyway. How's it go? Good stop. Very good stop. James to the far post. That's the thing. We hover it out to the far post in the hopes of a goalkeeping mistake. So when they make that mistake, we need to be there. And Bristol City have scored. Fuck. I was trying to change that to the league table and it's not done it. Yeah, maybe not the far post every single time. You'd think they'd learn by now. They're a little smarter than we are. Stroke. Ampadu. Okay, Aronson. Not bad. Piru's in behind. Have a go. Finish that off. There we go. 2-0. 23rd goal of the season. And it's January. And for some reason he's done an Irish jig. Thanks, Joel. Luton also leading. Don't know about Borough. Aronson sneaks it behind. Could have been his 3rd of the season then. Wouldn't have complained. O'Reilly. Far post again. Keeper doesn't come for that one. Which is very weird since it was the exact same ball. James. Hovered out again. Still not winning the headers. I think we need to start playing the short corner more. And I will change my set pieces at some point. Right, before this goes wrong, I'm going to pause that. I'm going to show the league table so we can keep an eye on it up here. All of the top 4 are winning. Why are Oxford United in 5th? I don't know, but they're 2-0 up. Which is nice for them. Ampadu to Kevison. Kevison cuts inside. Oh, doesn't find Solomon. Bogle nicely swept. Solomon Rodon to Jadney Bogle. Stroke to Aronson. Aronson into Piru, who's behind. Score again, 24th of the season. It's the league. Easy enough. We're just doing it. Unchallenged. Relentless. Good stuff. Bristol have scored twice, which is annoying. 3 times, which is double annoying. They look like they've changed their approach and are playing with more caution. I wonder why. They're trying to avoid like being done by 6. Aronson finds Piru again. There's so much space. I don't know how Millwall are like 18th, not last. Kevison to Aronson. Aronson to O'Reilly. Have a go. 4-0. Do we need to replace Nonto? Like, just yes or no in the chat. I'm becoming less convinced as time goes on. Starting to think we might be okay. Oh, what a challenge. Piru picks it up. Alright, Ampadu out wide to Dan James. Is he wanting to leave or just not developing? Nonto was wanting to leave. Like, a bid came in from Newcastle for about... Oh, Jesus. This is just rude. A bid came in from Newcastle for something like 16 million quid, and I'd said no, and he was like, yeah, I want to leave. If a bid comes in of 25, I'm leaving. And then we set the price tag, and about 5 bids of £25 million came in. So we can't really turn that down. This is being ridiculous, by the way. Aronson, 3 assists and a goal. Piru scored 3. O'Reilly's got a goal and an assist. When were we good at using our XG? Like, is Piru now looking for a move? Is that what's happening here? I don't know, but I don't want to take anyone off because I just want to keep this rolling. O'Reilly. Far post. If we score from a corner, then we're proving that it's just done. The annoying thing is, every team around us is also going to be winning. Coburn to the far post. Rodon deals with it wonderfully. James to O'Reilly. Bogle. James. And we're just outplaying them everywhere. Bogle, why stop that run, man? Aronson finds Solomon. Back to Aronson. James. Oh, I thought that was going to be another Aronson assist. I thought it was going to have 4 assists in a match. George Saville's getting too much space for his crosses. I don't know if he is. I'll be honest with you. Yeah. James has a knock. Okay. Yeah. Largy temp. We'll rotate out Solomon for Bar as well. Ampadu for Rothwell? Gruev. And then I'll keep Kevison on. Do we have a spare left back? Yeah, we got Schmidt. Okay. I'm just looking over all of my positions and I'm like, do we have a backup for you? QPR got a goal back though, so it's 2-1 to Luton. Borough are winning 1-0. So those matches are still tight. There's still battle to be had there, which is nice. That was a bold shot, and I appreciate that they just wanted to have a shot on target. I respect that. Cat is clawing at the door. Rodon to Bogle. Aronson. Oh, that might be off. That's not what you need if you're Millwall, is it? Not particularly. A nice, healthy 5-0 win. With Aronson getting a straight 10 out of 10 for a goal and 3 assists. That was ridiculous. And it's like in the second half we just went, no, I'll do. That's fine. We don't really need to do any more, do we? And the annoying thing is, still 4th. Could have gone top. Didn't. Karnaseki clean sheet though. I don't know if they had any shots. To be fair, 11 shots, 1.01 XG. I think we just outfinished them. Which is a good thing to have, to be honest. It's not a problem. Ridiculously good performance. Rima gives Leeds players the day off. I didn't do that. And I don't know why he has the power to do that, but okay, I guess we did. Pepic is going out on loan to Exeter, which is not a bad move. Victor Hugo offer accepted. No interest in contract talks. And Chelsea don't have a manager because they're 11th. There is a bright side. And that is players like those at Spurs and Chelsea will be livid at the fact they've not got European football and will be angry and will want some new surroundings. Especially those that aren't getting minutes. Plus we've got the talent from Leicester, Everton, Brighton to pick up. Brighton are going to be great to just target. Still need a 10. I've got an idea, lads. £4.7 million a month. Maybe not. Maybe not. That would be silly. Okay, that's Millwall soundly beaten. Victor Hugo doesn't want to come, so we'll need to find another 10 option. Madueke doesn't want to come. This just got a little bit tricky, didn't it? Adingra's not a bad option. And is actually a sensible amount of money to pay. So we take in Adingra as our wide player. We still probably need a 10. Slash central midfielder. Ideally, both. Or someone that does both. Don't know whether that's on loan, don't know whether that's permanent. Romano Schmid, who can play fucking everywhere, apparently. Would it seemingly not be a bad choice in midfield? You know what? Oh yeah, because we still got the bid in for William Clem, so we don't necessarily need... No, wait, because he's not a 10. No, but we're okay for it. Are we okay for a 10? This is giving me a headache. Jesus Pereira, probably not worth it. For some reason we scouted Ogochukwu, who is currently on loan, who we can't get anyway. Smart. Thank you, scouts. Fine. Redondo's son is decent centre mid. We'll have a look. Oh, shit. Okay, we definitely need a right back. Maybe 2. Right, what does Nick Hammond suggest? What are we talking about? If we're looking for a permanent right back. Considering we've got stupid... Yeah, they recalled him. Considering we've got stupid sums of money that we can use. That we can just throw at some moves. Like, Epicelli would be great. But we can't sign him. Because he's currently at Watford. And he can't be recalled from his current loan spell. So we go again. And we have to try and find a right back. It opens up a loan slot, which is nice. And apparently Lamptey's interested in a transfer. Whilst currently being on international duty. Which isn't the most useful of things to me, to be honest. They're reluctant to allow him to leave because of his first team commitments. He doesn't have first team commitments. You're not playing him. Oh god, right. So we're at the point of we just need a right back now. Don't want to do Connor Roberts. And it's completely irrational. But I just don't. Don't mind someone that could be a backup. Let's have a look at Thiago Santos. is a very attacking wing-back, with still very decent tackling. What's his potential looking like? He's got a lot of potential. I'll make them an offer. Maybe loan to buy. It's only 8.5 million. I say only, but like, look at the sheer sums of cash we've got in the bank. He's on the list of players that might want to, well, at least come on loan, but... Right, in theory that would fix our right back issue. Winger, we made a move for a Dingra, so that solves that issue. Who else? I don't know. He's not interested in contract talks, he's just joined his new club. Arrgh. I can't turn it into a loan either. Right. Let's get a bit wild in here, right? Gray isn't playing. We need a midfielder. We need a right back. They don't want him to leave on loan. I'm gonna have a meltdown at this point. I'm gonna lose it. Right. Premier League. Let's look through all of the squads and see if anyone is offering out a right back. But I don't think it's gonna be promising, I'll be honest with you. Bamadele. Well, any of the teams around to start to lose too stressful this season. We have some hard games coming up. True, but they will also have hard games coming up. Like, maybe not immediately, but those hard games will come, and they will have to deal with those problems as well. So we'll go to $1 million a month, and it's stupid money to have to pay for Bamadele, but... Don't want to pay 8 million quid for a backup right back that isn't even a right back. I feel like people know we've got money because of the Nanto thing. I don't really want James Bree. Spurs. Ben Davis plays as a left back rather than what we need. Wolves. Jurian Timber is asking to leave. Do we see if we can get him on loan? You want to come on loan? Oh, okay, maybe not. Fine. Villa, Courtney House doesn't play as a right back. I don't know who Charlie Farr is, but... Nope, because he's shit. Brighton, maybe Veltman, who is down as not for sale, so that one won't happen. And we already have a Brighton player on loan, and we are asking for a second one on loan. I mean, Bassey's more of a left back, but... How are we at left back? We got Schmidt, we got... Kevison, yeah, nope. Ipswich, no. Leicester, anyone? No. And we're back at Liverpool. How about your under-21s? What about your youth side? Holy shit, Conor Bradley's on the loan list. Righteous One, you timed that so well. I didn't think to check the 21s. Also, I've just seen that Kevison's on international duty. That's a problem. Because we have been stripped of our fullbacks. Daniel has already just gone, like, to Brentford. That one's not going to happen. They've made a Moreira offer as well. I'm starting to think we're not going to get Moreira lights. That's going to be a problem. I'm glad we signed Karnaseki. Byram is still asking to be sold. Which is going to be a challenge right now, I'd say. Rodrigo Chagas. I've never heard of you. Because you play for Nacional, but that's fine. Mateo, you're not even scoring goals in League 2, buddy. Perpich was okay against Crawley, but he's there to develop, so it's okay. Conor Bradley set to move to Leeds United. Spectacular. Absolutely what we needed right now. Especially with our second choice right back not being here anymore. And a Dingra. Yes. 2 problems solved at once. Rafinha close to triggering clause. Is it the release clause that says he comes back to Leeds? Please. Pretty please. Amadodzic to Parthenope is wild. Imagine Napoli being like... Quite like that Champo centre-back. Do you? Why? Right, Piru is just being ridiculous this season, isn't he? Like, let's be honest. 24 goals in 26. Just stupid numbers. Is he the best in the Champo right now? Absolutely. Although Dan James has more player of the matches. So I guess Piru's just sort of scoring them in batches. Right, feeling more confident. Could do with your work permit coming through, buddy. And then that sorts the centre mid issue. Still got the 10 problem. And I'd still like a proper marquee signing. Obviously he's gone to PSG. Thought so. You can't outbidding war PSG. And even then, they offered less money than we did. Club form should keep rolling in the Wales squad. Should it? He's not really playing much for me. Right, sod it. We'll do one more. So, Kevison isn't here. Gomez isn't here. Not great. So I'll quick pick, see what it comes out with. It's not even a full bench. That's because Conor Bradley's currently unregistered, which says that Adingra was also unregistered. So let's confirm that. Cool. We now have a full bench. Adingra's on international duty. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Let's go into the 21s and just see who the highest rated player in there is. Crew. It's Crew. You can come in for Cairns then. There we go. Right, cool. That international break is going to kill us. Because this is not much room for rotation. This is problems. But it's okay. It's Swansea. We'll be okay. Connor Bradley, what number do you want, buddy? You can have 30. You can be Joffy. Right. Just have to hope they get knocked out early. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's like South American qualifiers for 2 of them, and then Adingra's in the AFCON. Alright, corner for Swansea. Fired in. That would have been bad. Did not want that donk. Second corner for Swansea. Right, win that race. Or not. That's okay. I'm asking Peru to win a foot race. That isn't going to happen. Franco to Key. Key launches it into Holm, who doesn't win the ball. James, for some reason, heads it rather than runs with it. Now we might run with it. Borough are in the lead against Hull, which is a problem. Why... Is the Championship forever cursed to be this league in which... that would have been disgusting. To be a league in which, like, there's just always going to be 4 clubs walking away with it. Is that how it works now? Bristol City are losing, though, which helps. Let's encourage the boys, hope that helps. Rodon's got a stub toe. Good. Okay. What other matches are we watching for? Borough. Who have... Yeah, Borough beating Hull. City, Bristol City are drawing. Luton are against Portsmouth and it's 0-0. And we're also at 0-0. I'd like us to not be. I'd like us to have some actual chances here. I need more possession. Not happy with what I've seen. It's not. I don't know what's going wrong. Let's encourage the boys. That tends to help. Key to the far post. Holm picks it up. Don't. Good save. Oh, okay. First save, really good. Nothing you can do about the second. And Bristol City have just equalised against Derby. '60th minute, we make some changes. Also, that's a donk. Good. How have they got so much of the ball against us as well? 1, 2. I don't want to miss all the match by doing donk. 3, 4, and 5. Right. Fucking piss shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. Skip the ads. Sod it. Right, Ampadu's having a stinker. And Rodon's being affected by his... Where are our spare centre-backs? Strouk's forced to play at left-back. So I'll put Byram on at left-back to take Ampadu off. Because Ampadu's having a bad game. Solomon is also having a stinker, so we'll try Ramazani. We'll make those 2 for now. On 70 we'll have another think. Vigoreux to Cabango. And Bristol City are winning. I've never seen everything go wrong simultaneously quite as hard. What? I don't... How? That's my next idea out the window. I was going to bring on Viper to give us more attacking players. And now we just wait and hope. But we're not going to do anything. 13 shots. Clearly none of them very threatening. O'Reilly to Aronson. Let's get one. Let's get some honour back from this absolute clusterfuck of a match. Or we can be offside. Fulton, Norton. Darling. I know, Saka the manager indeed. I don't know what happened here. O'Reilly. I mean, to be fair, squad's been ripped apart in the past few days. We got... Oh, Largy, please. We got AFCON'd quite hard. I say quite hard. We lost 2 players to South America, 1 to Africa. Nonto got sold to Wolves. And our first, well, our second choice, right back, was loan cancelled, which was good. Melee is injured as well, as is Tanaka. As is Peru now. So despite being 2 points per game, we are currently in 4th place, 6 points behind the top 2. I don't understand how. What? I can't. How? Yeah, Bamford forced an exit to Burnley for 5 million. Hello again, only these bros. I'm about to finish in a couple of minutes anyway, but quite grumpy at the Swansea match. Six first teamers out. Tanaka, Gilavogi, Peru, Rodon, Melier, Bogle. I don't know. I have no idea how Oxford are in 5th. I wish I could tell you. But now I might need a 9. It's just we're having to plug more gaps that keep popping. Oh, really? We should sign Nonto, should we? Dickhead. I think Nonto cursed us when he left. Don't know how, but I've not seen the Kamara stuff. Where's he reportedly going? Cucho Hernandez wouldn't be a bad get. Not an easy signing. Because apparently the best we can look at is Michael Antonio, but... Is this Ferreira, maybe? I love how earlier on I was like, I don't know about Jesus Ferreira, and now I might have to. Quite a lot of money in the bank after the sales. 50 million quid. That's the thing, I don't know who to spend upon. That's the only concern. It's where we put the money that's the question. In fact, if I just clear it and just say, in all positions, who is at least a bit interested in a move to Leeds. That wouldn't be a bad signing. We don't have the financial muscle to get even close to his demands. Cool. Borrow linked with him. I don't know if he's the right kind of move for them. Makengo. Irala. Yeah, he's good, but won't add where we need. It's tough. Very, very tough. You can't just list all of the positions. Ipswich and Southampton also on him. I think he'd probably find that Premier League jump as his preference. Midodzic has been bid for by someone better than us, so that's not going to happen. Right, sorry, we'll get scouted. I'm trying to think. Alright, if we just go completely uninterested in a transfer. Talis Mango, cool, of course. Who I kind of want to sign-ish, but that's fine. Diego Lopez. Who would not be interested? We've got a goalkeeper. We got Karnaseki from Napoli. So we've improved there. We can't do any more loans, is the issue that we've got. Because we're at 5, unless we release Matt O'Reilly. But then we bump into another issue of we won't have enough central midfielders. And it risks the squad getting too big. I don't know, is the issue. It's getting a little bit confusing. Fantastic. Can you keep losing, Valentin? So we can have you back. Because in the nicest way possible, don't give a shit about South American Olympic Games qualifying. Okay. New midfielder. That's a bit of depth. Fine. Brilliant. Solskjaer's taken charge of Millwall. Okay. A weird one. He's one for the future. And they've given me another £13 million. Issue is, the players I'm interested in aren't necessarily wanting to come. Byram's expecting to leave Leeds during this window. That's nice. No one wants him. This isn't a me problem. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so we got a central midfielder, we got the right back, we got the winger. And that initially was everything that we were looking for. We got the goalkeeper. maybe a 10 was the only other thing we were looking at. And that's going to be tough. We've got so much money to spend, but the players to spend it on don't want to come. Maybe we strengthen at centre back as well, but right, who's got any interested in a move? Diop. Wouldn't be bad. But beyond that, you get into Struggle Town. On loan, we can't do a loan. Why am I checking loans? Sergeant, lovely. No, okay. I'm going to get to the start of the Oxford match, and then I'm going to call it there for this stream, because I've been going way longer than I planned to. Sorry about that, Kayla. Client's unhappy because he wants a new contract, then we can have this discussion. I'll give you a new contract now, just before I end. Yeah, it is a little bit. Cool, what does he want? That's fine. Fuck it, yeah. Enter negotiations, regular starter, not necessarily becoming an important player. Regular starter will do. 42k, let's take out that yearly wage rise, shall we? You can have a top division wage rise though. Protecting his value and all that. Maybe we just call up Harry Gray. Maybe that's the move. You tell me. I have not, no, I've not really had the chance. I very rarely left the UK, to be honest with you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, before diving into the team selection for that, I'm just going to save the game, and I'm going to call it there. So I might do another stream tomorrow. It might be a bit of a match summary one, might be a bit of FM stuff, we'll find out. But yeah, that's that for this stream. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, pop a like on it, subscribe if you're not yet, that's always really, really appreciated. Could even be a channel member, it's like 99p a month, and you get access to like most videos early, so that's quite nice. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Toodaloo.